Yes, welcome back. That was a photo exhibition by Kinabuti Group. Yes, earlier I told you we're going to have them in the house, and here they are. They are right here in the house. So join us as we introduce Caterina Bortolussi. You're welcome on the
Thank
show.
you so much.
Yeah. And to my left, we have Francesca Rosette. You're welcome to Saturday Night.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you guys in the house. Yeah, I'm so happy having you guys here.
Same here.
Oh, great. That's what I was expecting.
About that.
So now, Kinabuti, the name itself, it's something that people would want to know. What's this Kinabuti all about?
What is Kinabuti? The name?
Yeah.
Or what is about? Actually, the name I used to give myself as a kid, since I couldn't pronounce my full name, Caterina Bortolussi.
Okay.
So when people were asking me, what is your name? I used to reply, Caterina Buti Bortolussi. Because my Italian wasn't really, articulated.
Oh, great.
The name, stayed with me until now.
Oh, great. So you named yourself Kinabuti. If after the name your parents gave to you, just decide to mumble it together and just make it easier for others to pronounce it.
Yes.
And it's way easier for me. Kinabuti, it's not Caterina
Bortolussi.
Can
you imagine a 1-2 years old girl?
They would bite their tongue, no doubt. It reminds me of The Godfather and all the Italian
names,
connections. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's go serious now. The Kinabuti, what is it all about, really?
Okay, Kinabuti is an ethical fashion label that sees in fashion a vehicle to make a difference, to make an impact.
All right.
And that's our mission, and that's what we have tried to achieve throughout the years. We established ourselves in Nigeria in 2010, and since then that has been the vision and the mandate.
Okay, when you say a fashion initiative, what exactly did you set out to do?
Well, we set up we have a limited organization and we have a no-profit organization. The Kinabuti Fashion Initiative is a no-profit, a charity, and has the objective of inspiring, empowering, training, giving skills. As we are talking now, we have like some members of our team in Port Harcourt training single mothers in fashion-related activities. So they're training single mothers how to silk screen, print on textile, and without using machinery, but using local materials that you can find in the market, so that these women can actually start their own business or have the skills to actually be hired by other people. And it's actually a very good initiative, we decided to work with single mothers because one of our girls, she became a single mother, so we came to realize the difficulties that she's facing, and one is definitely supporting yourself and your kid. So, you can find in this an avenue to make revenue.
Francesca, by virtue of you being a member of the board of trustees, what exactly, can you highlight more on the Kinabuti Foundation?
Our first project was a project that we did in this community. We work in the same community in the Niger Delta, in Port Harcourt, Marine Bays, Okrika waterfront, Bundu, and Agri Estates. And the first project that we did was a project that it started with the idea of inspirate, because we have highlighted 4 different phases for our for the Kinabuti Fashion Initiative. And the first phase was inspiration, and this started with the scouting and then training of girls to become models. And we selected, out of 160 girls that we saw, we selected 21, and they became our models. And now it's a year and a half that we're working with these girls. These are girls that before they were not really working, just 5 of them were in school, and now 5 of them are live in Lagos. They've never been in Lagos in their whole life. They came with us the first time in April last year, 1 year ago. They're working for international brands. They're making good money. Some are working in Port Harcourt. Some went to Calabar during the carnival to work as brand ambassadors for some multinational brands. So their life has changed, and they know, they've learned that with the hard work you can achieve everything that you want in life.
It could have been anything else. It could have been motoring. It could have been makeup. It could have been anything else. Any other vocational. Why did you decide to choose fashion?
We still have done makeup, artists, hairstyling, but fashion is what we is where our passion is. So we decided to merge fashion and do something for others. You know, engaging communities, creating channels for creating transferring skills, engage the communities. So fashion is basically our vehicle. This is what it was my dream since I was a kid. But we saw this a vehicle to do something more. And you know, people do it with music, people do it with photography, people do it with any other things. For us, it's a matter of combining our lifestyle with our dream.
Okay, yeah, I want to ask you this question. You came all the way from Italy. You are from Italy.
Yes.
You came all the way from Italy, and you came to Nigeria, and you're doing something noble, something to touch the lives of Nigerians. What has informed that initiative?
I guess it's the values that my parents gave me as I grew up. My father has always been a very generous, very kind man that believes in helping the others. And then also coming to Nigeria, the realization that there are a lot of opportunities, but it's also how you take these opportunities, There is nothing wrong into doing something that is good for yourself, but when you can do something that is good for yourself and good for the others, I think that here you have a fantastic opportunity. So that's why we decided to use fashion. Fashion is our passion, and doing something that it benefits the others, it motivates you, inspires you, and you create a platform where it's not. As for now, after 2 years that we have engaged ourselves into this, there are so many other people that have come on board, like for example, also you inviting us today to, the show, or many other people that play a role. So it becomes a bigger platform, and this is powerful.
Okay, and now to Francesca. What are the criteria you put in place when you're looking for your models? The people, when you go scouting for these girls and the women, what are the criteria you put in place, and what exactly are you looking at? Do you just go out in the streets and just pick anybody you meet, or what are the criteria really?
When we were looking for the models, for the girls, for the Kinabuti girls, we were definitely looking for the beauty that these girls. There are so many beautiful girls, but it's also something about their personality, the look. They have something inside that makes a difference. When we did the training for the workshop of single mothers on silk screening of T-shirts. What we were looking, it was before deciding which one were the girls, we did a little exercise, and we asked them to create their own T-shirts. And so it was their ability of use their hands and the creativity that make us choose which one were the right one. So for every project, there is different criteria based on what is the nature of the project.
So basically, you're not really looking at the educational qualification of these girls. You're just looking at the abilities and their skills, is it?
Yes, the ability, the skills, and also their attitude, and because sometimes I believe that there is, we can learn everything that we want, but we must want to learn it. So there is nothing that is impossible. You can do whatever, but you must want it, and you must have a right attitude toward it. So.
Caterina, what would you say would be your landmark achievements since you started off with the Kinabuti? You said you started 2010?
Yes.
Yeah, so what would you say would be your landmark achievements so far?
Well, we have different achievements.
All right.
When it comes to the girls, for example, 2 of them are now going to London to the African Fashion Week. Some of them they are working now as brand ambassadors for international brands. They do castings. Some move to Lagos, so they work. Some others are working to our office as assistants, secretaries, so they're learning computer, secretarial skills, administration, which are very valuable and can help them anytime, also in the future. When we did the sanitation exercise in Bundu a couple of weeks ago, that was the result we achieved. We managed to create a bridge between the communities and the government, and it was a really big achievement in terms that now, for the first time, they're going to start picking up the garbage from the communities, and they're starting dialogue, which is a way forward. So we're very proud, very happy, very grateful for what is happening.
Wow, with all that you have aligned so far, I'm wondering, where do you get your finance from?
That's the most challenging part. It's always very difficult. We have people that has helped us in the past, but we always run on, like shoestring budgets. We always trying to be very creative but we need more support because there is a new phase coming up, which is all about capacity building, and we want to start, training plenty of youths into the communities in tailoring, cutting patterns, into vocations, fashion-related vocation, for them to achieve, to create skills, to transfer skills into them, and for be able to, have job opportunities. So for this phase, we really need a lot of support.
Okay, so where's your project based?
We are based in Lagos. We started our activities in Port Harcourt, but we're looking at expanding outside of Port Harcourt. That was our pilot. Before moving, consolidation is very important. If you start spreading yourself out, you end up losing focus and losing also energy. So we decided, let us consolidate in Port Harcourt.
Why Port Harcourt?
I've been working in Port Harcourt for a long time, since 2007, and previously I organized 2 international film festivals in Port Harcourt in 2009, 2010. So it was a very easy and very logic decision. We were there, I was doing the film festival, and I was given the opportunity to showcase my clothes during the film festival. So instead of going and look for girls into Lagos, that's how the idea, why don't we give an opportunity to girls from the local communities? We train them and we expose to filmmakers, actresses. The first fashion show that girls did, they did a fashion show with Genevieve Nagy, Rita Dominic, Eku Edewar, because we wanted them to meet their dream, the people that could become in the future.
Interesting. That's a lot. So now, when you talked about the girls, do they have to all be slim? Is there space for people like us, people of our size there?
There's space for everybody.
Are you sure?
We have space for everybody. It's true.
Are you sure? I'll take you.
Everybody has something to offer.
Oh, really?
We had at one point a girl that I think she was 1.55 meters, but she was so, resilient, and we said, no problem, come.
Yeah.
And then you went on.
She went on. Now she recorded her first music album. She was a singer, so it's called Lily, and she's really trying.
So in one sentence, what would you projections? With looking at projections now, where do you see Kinabuti in the next 10 years? Is it going to be like a Nigerian brand, or you want to make it an international brand?
Well, it would be nice to consolidate ourselves in Nigeria, achieve more, be able to train more people, to create a school, and after that start looking outside of Nigeria, and definitely, in Africa, internationally. It's but I think before we need to be strong here.
Great.
We've just started.
You've just started. For how long have you been in Nigeria now?
Since beginning of 2006.
And you?
4 years.
4 years. So how would you say your experiences have been like, you for starters?
It's been very positive, challenging at the same time, but overall I'm very grateful, that I came to Nigeria. I met very nice people and very good friends, and it's really a special country. My mother came already 3 times. I'm very happy to be here.
You've been here for that long. So what are the foods you like? Tell us.
Well, first of all, I must say I'm vegetarian.
Oh, okay.
So my spread of food...
Plantain all the time.
Yum,
Loves
I love
yum.
yum.
Oh, so you mean you haven't tried the eba, fufu?
I would say it's fufu. No, but I like moi moi.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
Akara.
Akara.
Oh, so what do you take the akara with?
Oh, with like this, no?
Like how?
Am I supposed to dip it in something?
Oh, so you just chew it like that?
Yeah. From the streets. I buy it in the street. Oh, and you know also what we love, and soon is coming the season, the corn on the cob.
Corn cob.
With that thing that they
The
give
green
you.
one. What is it called? The
yeah.
pear.
Yeah, okay.
What's
Okay,
it?
pear, avocado pear.
No,
Which
that's
one?
from the east.
What's that?
I don't remember the name in Lilo, but it's called pear. It's
Pear. That's pear. It's pear. That you have the green, it's greenish.
It's soft.
Uh-huh.
Soft. You eat it with the corn.
Uh-huh.
And it's
Oh, you mean
bitter.
you eat corn as well?
Yes,
You eat corn, you enjoy corn?
we like it.
Oh, beautiful. So, with that put in place, I want to believe you guys, you ladies are single. Are you single?
She has a boyfriend.
And you?
Yeah, but
No, me, I'm single, so...
So do we announce it to the world that
announce, please. I beg.
that you're single? You're
Announce.
available. Are you available? Because sometimes you can be single and not available.
No, available.
You're available. So on Saturday night we're telling you that she's available. You can have her. You can come. Just knock on her door, and if you're lucky, you might just get the come-in signal. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on Saturday night. It's been an honor having you on the show. Thank you so
very
much. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you,
we wish
Thecla.
you all the very best on Saturday
God
night.
bless you.
Well, viewers, that's the much we have time for on Saturday night. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Have a